Well, let me ask, what is love?
What is love?
What is love?
I think love is mutual respect and mutual, it's a decision. I mean, first and foremost, it's a feeling. You know, it's a feeling that you are attracted to this person and that you feel passion for this person and care.
Is that a fake love? I mean, that's the thing that brings you together, but it doesn't last.
Yeah, that's where, you know, it starts with a feeling and then it lasts with a decision.
Okay.
It's a commitment. It's a decision to commit to each other and stay in love. Even when you don't feel love sometimes, or some days, or for some couples, some months will go by where they don't feel that feeling of love, but the decision that you love, that you respect and care and love this person so much that you're going to be together, you're going to stay together. And love takes work. It also, by the way, you can recreate those feelings of love and that honeymoon feeling of passion. You can create that over time. A lot of people have this myth that it goes away after a couple years. It doesn't have to go away.
I noticed that a lot of men are spending money on women that they're dating. And they sometimes allow a woman to come live with them, or they go live with her. They buy cars and clothes for the woman and take her on trips. Personally, I think that's the wrong thing to do because it's not your wife.
Yeah.
And then you're setting the woman up to use you.
Right.
Because she's learning about you based on material things and not who you really are.
Right.
And so I think that the best you should do for a woman while dating is buy a nice little dinner, you know, at McDonald's or Jack in the Box, or maybe go to a movie. Do you think men should be spending money on women prior to marriage?
I feel the same way about, do I think a woman should be kind of giving up all her goods prior to marriage?
No, right.
No, I don't think so. I think there's certain perks that happen in the marriage or in a space of commitment. And I think that a man should do things that are, you know, a fit to his lifestyle.
Right.
If he normally goes out to nice dinners or travels or something, then it would feel fitting to take her along with him.
Really? And should he pay for it?
I think that, you know, it depends on the income differential, but that's part of the risk in love. You know, that's part of the risk that happens before a committed relationship or marriage. You both are kind of risking. You're risking emotions. You're risking and investing money. You know, you're risking and investing things, and she's risking and investing her body, and so is he.
Oh, Lord.
So you can't get a refund for the sex, you know, if you break up. And that's why I think you should reserve some things too for marriage, so that you don't get bitter afterwards and say, well, I did all this with the expectation that you were not going to dump me. Because again, what's the perk in marriage then if you're doing everything that you would normally do as a married couple but without marriage?
I had an expert, a woman, tell me that when a man meets a woman and when they kiss for the very first time, she recommended they don't even kiss, because to a woman, that first kiss is a marriage. To the man, it's just sex. But to the woman, it means everything. It's like a marriage. She's meeting her husband. Do you see is that possible?
Yes, I do. I think that women put a lot more weight on the first kiss than a man probably does.
Yeah, because to a man, the first kiss is just working her way to the bedroom. There's nothing more.
This is true.
Right, but to a woman, it's working her way to the marriage, the church, or wherever they get married.
Yeah, well, women and men also perceive the first date differently too. We have different expectations. We're hoping on every day, this is gonna be the man of my dreams, and we're evaluating him from like a 10 years later perspective.
Wow, that's not what he's thinking.
Is he gonna be a good father? Is he gonna be a good husband? I mean, we're thinking all those things.
And he's thinking, I can't wait for the second date, 'cause I know I'm gonna get this.
Yes, exactly. So,
wow.
Yeah, we do. I don't think that the first kiss means like marriage to a woman necessarily, but we definitely put more weight on it than a guy does.
Amazing.
And a guy should know that too. Why he should give her a knockout first kiss.
That's right. In a marriage, there's an order where the man is the head of his wife. That's not happening today, and as a result, a lot of marriages are not lasting because the order is broken. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with that. I believe that, why do we mess with something that's not broken? I mean, I think that the man is like the captain and a woman is the co-captain.
Yes.
You know, they're both important.
Right.
They're both valuable. They're both equal in value, but they just have slightly different roles. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
It works like yin and yang. It's
That's
harmonious.
Right.
And a man should be the head of the house. I think it's a best role. The woman is like the supportive role. But you know, as long as that's not abused, as that power is not abused, then it works perfectly, I think.
And he's not the head of the house, he's head of his wife.
Yeah.
His wife.
Right.
I got to ask you this. What do you think about a man that, quote unquote, is a stay-home mother, or mom, or whatever he calls himself?
You know,
can you get any weaker than that?
I have this initial visceral reaction for some reason when I think of that. And I don't know why. And I know it's probably my own bias.
Because it's wrong.
It is kind of wrong.
You would not want to be in a woman, especially
there's the respect issue, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine coming home every day from working all day and then I see my man taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't feel it. And I guarantee if a woman's honest, every woman will say the same thing. And I think it's just, even how attraction works, we want to respect a man, we want to admire him, we want to look up to him.
Yes.
So how is that going to work when we're coming home and we're seeing him do these, you know, traditionally feminine duties? So why, I don't know why we want to mess with the word.
You're able to say all these things on your channel?
Yes.
Masturbation
I
channel?
lose a little bit of female fans,
Yeah.
but there's women that think how I think, and they are coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
And my goal is to be kind of a beacon for them,
Yes.
and have the women all over the world that think this way, that are afraid to say it, but start aligning with this group so that they can, also get more men too. Men who think this way.